Hey everyone, today I'm going to walk you through a few practical tricks and specific export settings that keep your vertical videos looking incredibly crisp when you upload them to YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. The hard truth is that these platforms crush files pretty aggressively, especially Shorts, so a couple of small, smart steps in post-production can really save you a lot of precious detail. We are going to jump right into the process now so you can see exactly what I do to maximize quality retention across the board. First things first, you must make your sequence a proper vertical frame, which I usually set to 1080 by 1920 pixels. Make sure you center your main subject perfectly within that vertical frame so that none of the important action or faces get awkwardly cropped out upon upload. Now, YouTube's official published recommendations for Shorts usually suggest using the MP4 container with the H.264 codec and capping the bitrate around 8,000 kilobits per second. That configuration is completely fine and safe, so go ahead and create one export named something like MP4/H.264, just so we have a baseline for comparison later. The main issue with that standard setting is that most platforms apply extra smoothing and color compression, which sadly kills fine detail like hair, skin texture, and small highlights. To genuinely compensate for that expected loss, I like to add a very subtle bit of sharpening right within the editing software before the final export. You want to jump into the color grading page, select your main timeline node, and then gently adjust the blur or radius controls until the image appears slightly over-sharp on your program monitor. Please do not go crazy with this step because the entire goal is just to give the compression algorithm something sharp to chew on, so it doesn't completely wash everything away. For my preferred export, I actually find much better results using the QuickTime container paired with the more modern H.265 codec. Set your file format to QuickTime, ensure the codec is H.265, and then deliberately bump up that bitrate cap. I generally use around 12,000 kbps for great results. Crucially, try to select the main 10 profile if your software allows it, as 10-bit color gives the platform more headroom and helps preserve subtle gradients. While you can use the standard 8-bit main profile for broader compatibility, Main 10 often gives you that necessary edge in retaining texture after aggressive platform recompression. Name this superior file QuickTime H.265 and hit render so we can properly compare the two outputs side by side. After rendering, you need to upload both versions to a private test account and record a phone screen view of each one so you can compare how they look once they are actually in the wild. Once you place them side by side on a timeline for a real comparison, the results are usually immediately obvious to the naked eye. The older MP4 using H.264 invariably looks noticeably softer and washed out, where beard detail, fine hair strands, and skin texture simply get lost. Conversely, that H.265 QuickTime export consistently manages to keep significantly more of that micro detail and crucial contrast that makes footage pop. You might occasionally notice some slight blockiness or minor banding in very smooth backgrounds with H.265, but for short-form content, it's often a worthwhile trade-off for crisper faces. To truly gauge the quality loss, I always keep the original uncompressed 4K master file loaded in the timeline for a constant visual reference point. Sure, that high-quality master always wins on pure clarity, but the H.265 short ends up looking much closer to that original asset after platform processing. Now, having said all that, if you are trying to do this process for dozens of clips every single week, manually exporting and tweaking settings becomes a massive time sink. That is precisely the point where powerful automation tools designed for content repurposing become absolutely essential for scaling your presence. Instead of exporting each long video, opening Resolve, hunting for the best segments, and doing manual tweaks, these solutions auto-find the most engaging moments for you. They can also handle the entire scheduling process, letting you set parameters like posting frequency and then publishing content automatically without you having to babysit uploads. The Content Calendar feature lets you see, edit, and manage your entire output strategy in one centralized place, allowing quick previews and rescheduling if needed. When comparing this to traditional workflows or single-feature apps, Resolve is full control but extremely manual, while other tools are cheap but only do one small function. A truly effective system hits that sweet spot. It automates the tedious clip discovery and posting workflow while still allowing you to export those high-quality masters when necessary. A great sustainable workflow I personally follow involves using Resolve for a few key polished masters, but letting automation pull daily shorts from my longer archives. This approach ensures you maintain a high-quality main asset while consistently feeding the short-form beast with engaging platform-optimized content every day. So to summarize the key takeaway, try those export settings, Vertical 1080, that touch of pre-sharpening, and the QuickTime H.265 combo with Main 10 if possible. But for any serious content creator trying to scale, leveraging automation will save you countless hours and guarantee consistent, platform-optimized clips without the daily editing grind. That's everything for this quick optimization guide, and I truly hope these specific settings help improve your vertical video quality across all platforms. If this video gave you an actionable tip, please hit that like button, subscribe for more editing secrets, and drop a comment letting me know what app you currently rely on for your Shorts workflow. Thank you so much for watching, and I will definitely see you all in the next tutorial. Peace out!